Hey, it's Dr. Kien. So on today's episode, we're gonna explore 5 things that might be contributing to your depressed mood. And here to help me, Dr. Vania. So happy you dropped in. My viewers have been asking me, they're not feeling their best. They've got a depressed mood sometimes. Are there things in our everyday life that we should be thinking about that contributes to a depressed mood?
Definitely.
What's number 1?
Have you been getting enough sleep lately? Sleep is really important because it allows our brain to reset. And if we're not getting enough sleep, we start to experience symptoms such as poor concentration, low energy, and one of the common things that I see amongst people who are feeling more depressed lately is that they're lacking sleep.
Number 2.
Have you been getting enough exercise lately? Exercise is really important because exercise is one of the natural ways for us to produce endorphins, which contribute to a much happier mood. Something I've noticed is that when my patients come in and they're used to having a normal level of activity and physical activity, is that they start to feel more depressed if they're not getting enough exercise.
Number 3.
Have you been drinking more alcohol lately?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
So the thing about alcohol is that in some ways it acts as a depressant on our brain. It alters brain activity, and one of the manifestations we see is that people can start to feel more depressed if they've been drinking a lot more than they should.
All right, number 4.
So we're delving into some medical conditions, and one is hypothyroidism. So what hypothyroidism is, it's thyroid is not producing enough thyroid hormone, and some of the symptoms of that would be low energy, fatigue, weight gain, and one of the symptoms I often see in my office is depression.
Okay, and number 5.
So there's a condition called obstructive sleep apnea. And what that condition is there's some blockage during sleep in the upper airway, and that leads to decreased airflow. That starts to affect our brain because we're not able to think as clearly. Maybe there's some weight gain, some low energy, and again, something that I see in my office is depressed mood.
Dude, that was so informative. That totally explains why I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, I struggle sometimes with sleep, with eating the right things, with exercising, and I could probably drink too much, and I recognize that those things actually affect the way I feel. Those might not be easy fixes for everybody. When should somebody see a physician?
Well, it's important to go and see your physician, your primary medical doctor, when these symptoms start to impact your day-to-day life. So if you're not able to function as well at work, it's affecting your home life, you're not getting all your responsibilities done, then it's really important to see your doctor to see if there's maybe some tests that can be done to rule out some of these causes. But if after being seen by your medical doctor, all these tests come back normal, then at that point, it's really important that you seek out a mental health professional, such as a psychiatrist like myself.
I see. So where can people find you?
Well, I'm all over social media. My handle is Freud and Fashion, and I also like to blog about mental health and psychiatry on freudandfashion.com.
Thanks so much for coming again. So we didn't get to talk about food and some other topics that are affecting health, but that's when she comes back again. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time. Oh, one more thing. If there was a question you didn't get answered, or if you have additional health questions that you want answered on our episodes, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we'll make sure we answer those questions for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Where am I starting from? What are we doing? Oh. Now.
I know!
I was so focused on like